I stopped getting involved in American politics when they undermined Bernie Sanders. Now I know that Bernie Sanders is a fraud, but back then he looked as if he was a socialist. So he
Yeah,
was supposed to beat Hillary Clinton, and he would have beaten Trump easily. They
sure.
marginalized him in the process of choosing. The Democratic Party doesn't use the democratic means of choosing. They don't have to because they're a private party. So it's not like in South Africa where money comes from the government. So every party has to be democratic. So the Democratic Party undermined him, and they put Hillary forward, even though they knew she could lose to Trump, because they want him. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party are the same party, and Bernie Sanders was an outsider. So same thing again. Bernie Sanders was beating Biden, and they got their money together and they overrode the democratic process and they rigged it so that he would win, even though he was old. Then to get black votes, they chose Harris, who is not liked by blacks or anybody in America, but they chose her. So my theory is they chose her because they knew Biden was not sustainable because of his health, and she's a puppet. So what I'm trying to say is that's why they kept Biden so long, even though he's old, because he's not running the show. What's running the show is the anti-Russian, anti-Chinese, Palestinian movement that wants to keep on making money, and they'll keep even an invalid in office to do it. And Biden has been around since the 70s. He was against abortion. He was also no, he was for apartheid, also for no rights for blacks. Then all of a sudden he flipped it when the neoliberal movement came. So he's their boy, and he's been their boy since 1980. And now they want Harris to be
Yeah.
their girl. And if
So,
Harris
so
loses,
yes,
they still have Trump. Continue, Lorato. Sorry, I was just taking that cue from what you were saying about them taking a risk on Biden. Continue.
yeah, no, 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 for sure. But I'm just saying also that when I was saying that he's tested, that's exactly what I mean in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah, 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 yeah.
his political history.
He's been tested. He's been
I've
tested
learned,
just like water. We know water will keep you alive. We know Biden will always be for whatever that rubbish movement they have. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. So we know through some of the bills that he's sort of supported in Congress and all those things, and in the Senate. I think he was a senator, right? The youngest
Yeah,
senator.
senator for a long time, for
Yeah, yeah.
almost 30 or 40 years.
So,
And
so, so
very quickly, he had already started his companies and stuff in Croatia when he was a senator, even before he became vice president, because they could see
yeah,
that far ahead about the Russia-Croatia war, which tells us the type of demons we're dealing with. Continue. Sorry.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah. I think you meant Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. What did I
Yeah,
say? Yeah.
you said Croatia. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
but
Croatia. I think I'm thinking about football. Where's the wine?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah. No,
Eastern
no. So
European.
so
Eastern
for
European.
sure,
Yeah.